Welcome to Manawaker Studios Flash Fiction Podcast. I'm CB Drogi. This week, Open Clinic by Marselienna von Eschen. There's only one protester outside, a lone woman with gray hair falling out of a winter hat. Her gloved hands hold flyers. She doesn't yell or even seem upset. Her face even seems friendly. Maybe it's because I'm in a car, in the passenger seat to be specific. I wonder if she's a goblin. I don't feel doubt or fear or shame like they said I would. Inside, it's snowing. The floor is covered in soft white that my feet sink into as I step. Nobody told me to bring boots. I pull up the hood on my winter coat because my ears are cold. The girl at the front desk is in her nurse's outfit. She doesn't seem to be cold. How is she in short sleeves? She has a pin on that says she/hers. She types on a computer, and even though it is snowing, her hair is perfectly dry. She smiles to indicate that she isn't a goblin. She takes down my information. She gives me a packet about how it's done. It's all very businesslike. I take the packet and shiver while my gloveless fingers turn the pages. When my name is called and I go to the back, I see 3 more women. None of them are cold, even though the snow is thicker back here and the wind stronger. I can barely see them through the swarm of flurries in front of my face. The 3rd woman smiles at me to indicate to me that she is not a goblin, but I already know that. She tells me to take off my coat. I'll freeze to death, I say. The cold can be scary, she says, and you don't have to if you don't want to. I can say that it can be like freedom to take off a heavy coat, and the snow is very beautiful. I smile to indicate to her that I am not a goblin, and then I take off my coat and hand it to her. She disposes of it properly. I had expected something more climactic, but really, it was just cold, and then after a second, it was warm. On the way out, in the car, I see the woman again, the protester. She doesn't smile at me, but I know she's not a goblin. She's just afraid of the cold. This has been Open Clinic, written by Marselienna von Eschen. Manawaker Studios Flash Fiction Podcast is supported by patrons on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/manawaker to find out more. The Flash Fiction Podcast theme song is by Kevin MacLeod. Manawaker Studios Director of DICE is Ben Baston. The podcast is produced, edited, and narrated by me, CB Drogi. You can follow me on Twitter at CBDROEGE. Thanks for listening. On the next installment of Flash Fiction Podcast, what did you want to be when you were young? Her voice was soft when she answered, a butterfly. A real butterfly, and then I would fly to the moon.